Hello guys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Guess what? It's the finale! In the last video, we finally made it to the amphitheater here in Origin. This is it. It's finally time to activate the final battle. Z's waiting for us beyond here. Finally, we can wallop some sense into him. It auto-saves before the battle as well, so you'll go back there if you fail. There's no turning back once we proceed past this point. Are we all ready? So, yeah, this is the final battle. So, yeah, of course, we're gonna go through the door and we're gonna finally wallop some sense into this big man. Come on, let's go. Right. Let's do it. This is probably gonna be a tough battle. Like all other tough battles. There have been some random ways that we've died before. So let's hope that we can get this done. I wish it would do an extra scene though, based off of which area you pick. They might actually. We're still blind, we have no idea. Right now, let's see those that you picked either Gondor or Monica, because both of them are here. Alright. It's time for Colony 4 to show its fiends.
すみません。エンジンが年代物なんで係が。なもんぶん殴れ。蹴っ飛ばせ。機械なんてもんは気合で動かしゃなんとかなんだよ。な無茶な。これ精密機械っすよ。 何が精密だ。こうしてこうしてこうして気合い入れりゃ。いやだから蹴っ飛ばしたって。これ見ろ、動くじゃねえか。マジかよ。よし、ほんじゃ気合い入れていくぞ、てめえら。
I wonder if this Colony 4 scene is different, or is this always here? Oh yeah. Oh, so they're starting to help us out with battling the stuff in Origin. All the people he saved. So we finally made it to the theater.
Z. 何度目だろうか。ここでこうしてお前と相まみえることは。さあ上がってくるがよい。何度目かのお前の何度目かの晴れの舞台へ。 そして私は再びこのセリフを言おう。なぜ流れに身を委ねんと。あいにくだったな。記憶力はあまり良くないんだ。お前たちは流れを止めに来たのだろう。永遠に静止したこの時の流れを、この私を消し去ることによって。流れてるだの止めるだの。 今一つピンとこねえが。てめえをぶっ倒せば世界が動き出すってのはどうやら本当のようだね。人々の望みは流れる川のようなもの。誰もが望んでいるのだ。永遠の今を。現に私はここにある。私の存在がその少佐なのだ。冗談じゃない。 こんな世界誰が望むもんか。僕はお前たちの支配を拒絶する。けどな、 てめえらがいたおかげで気づけたことがいっぱいあったのも事実だ。限られた時の使い方を学べたよ。それだけは礼を言わせてもらうぜ。
同感だな。たとえそれが10年であっても選べることの大切さに俺たちは気づけた。俺たちは作ってみせる選べる自由のある世界を。
あなたの作った虚構の世界なんかじゃない。確かな現実をみんなは求めているのよ。
自由などそれこそ虚構、まやかしだ。選べるものは強き者はそれでいいだろう。だが選べぬ者はどうする。弱き者はどうする。誰もがお前たちほど多くの選択肢は持ってはおらぬ。差し出すか、お前の一部を慈悲という名のもとに与えるか。哀れみを与えられた者が満足すると無双して、惨めさなどみじんもないと信じて、限られた中での最良の選択、最良の人生。我が与えるものに敗者はあらぬ。繰り返すうちにいずれは誰もが勝者となりうる。
命を奪うことしかできない世界で何が勝者よ。勝手にルールを決めないで。
命を奪うことをなぜためらう。世界が定めたルールになぜ抗う。命を奪うことで世界は続いてきた。その否定は逃避であり、行き着く先は自死だ。見ぬふりなどできぬ。刮目こそが生物としての本懐。メビウスの力の命の源泉はまさにそこだ。命を削り合い、昨日より今日、今日より明日とより高みを目指そうとする若者たち。我々にはないその爆発的な原動力、それが命だ。我々は命の体現者としてここにある。
Now, if anybody is wondering, no, I've not seen the ending yet. I never looked at that. Oh, look, a bunch of Mobius suddenly appeared.
なるほど、そういうことか。それで二人に選べもしない道を選ばせたのか。ヨランやクリスたちをメビウスにしたのか。
当然だ。なぜならば面白いものな。
Get all the different Mobius here now.
その観客が我々なのだ。さあ見せてくれ。次の幕は何だ。死別か復讐か革命でもよいぞ。飽くことなきこの世界、彩るのはお前たちの命なのだから。
こいつら。
分かったわ。生きるために戦う。みやびが教えてくれたあの言葉、今この時のためのものだったって。ああ、ミオの言う通りだ。最初は軽い気持ちだったさ。ウロボロスの力を得て、なんとなく寿命が伸びたらいいなって、その程度の。
だけど今は違うぜ。
多くの人には選択肢なんてないことを知った。ごく一部の奴らに奪われていることを知った。
お前の言う強さは見せかけだけの強さだ。本当の強さは違う。そうさ。時には寄り添い、時には託し、共に歩いていつか本当の自分を選ぶこと、それが強さだ。その答えを見つけることが本当の戦いなんだ。 選び取ろうとする一瞬一瞬の意志、刻したそれを摘み取ろうとするのなら俺たちは戦う。あんたとは別の未来へと生きるために。
ボロボロスごとき封じるなど造作もないことよ。さあ、開幕だ。
Interlink seal. Interesting. There we go. Oh wow, so this is quite an interesting start already. So he basically sealed our superpowers that we're so used to using, so now we have to fight him without it. We're also doing hardly any damage. See that? Like only 30, 60, 50. I think this is one of those you can't win battles, and after a little while it's probably going to progress to the next phase. Still, I do believe we have to do other stuff. Okay, here's this Dark Fear the Dawn, whatever that does. But yeah, we're basically locked out of using our superpowers, which is not fun, because we can't get interlink, some other stuff. Alright, I think the best thing I could probably do with this is just try to draw Lucky 7 and hope for the best. Lucky 7 does probably more damage than anything right now, especially considering we can't use any Oracle's form or any other setup. I will say, quite a unique mechanic to start. Yeah, okay, that was just the first part. Whoa! Suddenly a frozen field appears. Oh, we slowed our movement speed by a ton. So he's putting down fields now. Not only can we put down fields now, but he can as well. Okay, we pulled our Lucky 7 now. This is probably the most damage we're gonna do here. So we now have to stand in front of him so we can... Yeah, Tachyon Sash is quite quick to get. This probably is going to do the most damage out of anything. Thankfully, so far, he hasn't really done too much other than just these annoying abilities, which have been kind of posing a big threat. We have been weakened slowly, though. That was a long sleep there. That was not a good time to get a sleep there. Here's the real question, does the launch trick even work now? Nope. Seems he's immune to combos as well, but it did do enough to get to the next phase. Oh, okay, yeah, now this is definitely not something we're going to win. I'm still going to probably pop to healer and see if we can... Oh, he didn't even use a healing range. Cool, then we'll just counter his Blazing Inferno thing with our healing regeneration stat. Yeah, kind of a big surprise here, but yes, I'm actually playing the healers. Not like we have much of a choice here. If we want to survive this, we probably should be playing the healers right now. Just make sure we are getting all of our regenerative circles down. So I'll be swapping to both Uni and Queens. Initially, I thought that this would be a bit more deadly, but apparently, with group heal and some extra healing, we've actually been able to survive through this pretty well somehow. It's just annoying because now we're constantly taking damage, but like... Say, oh, he interrupted my heal, that's not good. Yeah, I'm using this. I'm just kind of switching between the two of them. Now we'll heal. Okay, his field finally ran out. Now we're gonna switch back to Noah's Bat. And just got Lucky 7 on his own. How much longer is this gonna take? I honestly have any idea. I think the most damage we're gonna do is just have Noah Con transforming into Lucky 7 and just keep using its arts, because that still does its same powerful damage, so it can work in our favor, and also we actually got buffs. Interesting. However, still not gotten any debuffs. Okay, that was the third phase. Oh, now what? Okay, yeah, moves don't even have any effect on him. So that's the sneaky thing they did for this battle. They purposely made it. They knew that you would try to use all the cheat mechanics, so they purposely made it so you can use Orbos, you can use secondary attacks, you can't use all sorts of other stuff, and he still debuffs you with all sorts of healing while this is happening. So basically the only thing you can do to him is Lucky 7, and I like how we're barely scratching him through all that. Okay, well, that quickly triggered phase 4. Oh, still did a bit of damage in the background. Oh wow, they had to be mean. They showed off some characters dying. Oh, we got an automatic chain attack trigger, which automatically set the damage to 1,000 and also got us some other stuff. Wow, okay. So now we're suddenly able to chain attack, and it's also automatic, which is nice. Alright, I'm gonna start with this. Yeah, break is unfortunately not gonna really do much here. Just says no effect, I guess. Yeah. I was hoping to actually get that percent a bit higher, but the damage is already at 1,000 damage, so surely this is gonna do a lot. Doesn't seem like it's doing a lot. Yeah, only 840. And we still can't apply any debuffs to him, so all this is just raw. So we're forced into a chain here. Oh, okay, it does break his barrier. Okay, thank goodness. Very good. First step in your so-called revolution. Where is he now? Oh, he's gonna absorb the souls of all the Mobius now. So, all this time we've been fighting a joke of a boss that's just been, like, doing nothing but invincibility tricks. Now we're seeing Z's full form. And he just got his barrier back, also.
さて、本当の強さとやらをゆっくりと鑑賞させてもらおう。
行
きのミラの向かいも必ず生きてコロニーに。過去がなんだ。
Who cares about the past? We aren't gonna give up.
もう迷いはない。
I know what I have to do.
二度と過ちを犯さないために最善を尽くす。僕たちならやれるさ。
Alright. We get a force chain again. This time it's grand design. We're gonna probably try to do a lot more damage this time. We should probably put down both of our circles before we do this next part. Boost this. We can't really boost this up much, but we'll do it as much as we can. Oh cool, we got a 150% somehow for that whole thing. This gives us 112... Oh, 40% damage instead of 30. And another force chain. So now we're just getting into a part where we're basically force chaining him. Although initially the attack doesn't appear to do much damage, but it keeps on breaking his shield. So that was the second time we've broken it. Oh, he did the feint again. He literally just keeps on getting his stupid bubbles back. Oh, now they show re-show the death scene, sort of, with the Ode Mio. Oh, and the Miyabi part, too. Not when we've come this far. There we go. Still no effect on his freaking barrier. Okay, Noah might be buffed up quite a bit. He has 2 power circles right now, which is really good. I think I want to finish with that power charge thing, because that will actually impact the damage a bit. I don't think this will do anything different. Yeah. All debuffs basically have no effect on him. You could still buff yourselves, though. So I guess you'd probably want to buff yourselves a lot during this part. Alright. Just under 150% that time, but we have the power charge, which should help out a bit with the damage. Since this is technically Meal doing damage, we should boost it a bit. Again, it did another 100,000 damage, but broke his barrier again. Now are we gonna actually face him properly? Alright, so 15 minutes later, We can finally do breaks again. So that whole part was just the fake battle, and now this is the real battle with Z. Now we're able to actually finally break loop him. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna continuously break him as much as we can. I think they actually reversed his defenses, so I think he's actually 100% likely to break. Though he's still sometimes immune to some debuffs though. But I saw we just finally landed a debuff there. So this is how we win. I'm gonna make this quick. You know what? I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna go straight into a chain and just try to end this. I want this to go on longer than it needs to. So we're gonna do the meal strategy like we've done before. Hopefully we can just outright kill him with a super combo. And also, this should be a lot more damaging now, thanks to all the other stuff we got. I like how there's Japanese voices kind of muddling in the background while we're still trying to do this. Okay, so yeah, everything is working basically as it should have been before. We're able to chain, we're able to do Ouroboros if we wanted to, though we probably don't need it, given how fast we got our chain up. We got Ethel right away, but we didn't get the other characters. Guess we're doing the backup strat. The backup strategy I formulated is basically do Art of Subjugation, then Uni's art, eventually later, which will trigger her super art, which actually does do a lot of damage, funnily enough. But is a bit trickier than others. Also, I don't actually need to use him, so I'm just gonna use Lance right away. Initially, this will appear to do terrible damage, but I promise you this will be a lot. Alright, cool. We got Meal to come back 2 more times. Now we get Noah, of course. Find him. Yeah, that's basically my new backup strategy. Ideally, I just get Lance and then I use him, use Noah, and then use the other character. We didn't get either of them. We got what's called the worst possible setup again, which I don't like getting here, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, Mishilgin is defense down. Dude, I've gotten so used to saying that, I'm probably never going to shade the English term for that ever again. Miraculously, we still got a 200% off of that, so we should be able to do a lot of damage here with Noah. I guess our other backup is probably Mio in the chain, but we might not need it. Okay, no, we don't need it. We got Uni. So now we actually want Uni here, because Uni art is actually actually pretty strong. Because, like, it does reduce his defenses in the Ether side, so it will help out a bit. Okay, we're starting to do a lot of damage now. He should be dead soon. We're gonna Mishilgin again. I pretty much got that. Engraved into my mind now, that name. I feel like that's probably significantly easier to say than No Love Lost, which is what they call it in English. Oh, that almost actually killed him right there. So yeah, I think that strat works pretty well. Given we were blocked from doing anything for a while, I feel like Z deserves every last moment of this. Now we're going to completely destroy him. We already have him dead, but we're going to overkill him so we get a good bonus in case we do happen to get a good healing thing. We've already got our Shojin up on him, so we don't need to do that anymore. We'll try instead place a Rain, which is actually going to help because this is Uni's art, so this will boost her damage. Now we smash. And yeah, almost a 500% EXP bonus overkill in the final boss. I say that's about satisfying. Don't know if this guy has a second phase, though. This was like the third or fourth phase of him already. Like, we had to deal with all his beam things, and then we finally dealt with his chain thing. Oh my goodness, that scream, dude. Dude, that scream was crazy. In Japanese, too. Oh, he's just gonna stab the ground. Now Noah suddenly stabs the ground. Well, he's gone, but now what? Whoa, what the heck are we doing now? Is this Zed's true form or origins? I don't know. Oh. Alright, there's one more battle. Potentially. Oh, but right now, Ouroboros is starting to destroy itself. I mean, Origin is starting to destroy itself. There's this random star now. Whoa! Now we're in the middle of the sky? Are we suddenly floating? Is that what's happening? Oh, okay, so this is actual Zed's true form, or maybe the form of... I don't know. This is like Super Mobius right here. Just got like 20 times bigger. I think this is more or less Origin's true form though. Oh, he's destroying everything. And the city apparently again. Wow. Lots of destruction happening in a short time frame. I am definitely going to do the endgame content this time. I feel like I've enjoyed this game a lot more than I did Xenoblade 2. I will say that right now. Xenoblade 2's combat always kind of felt kind of mixed. I'm not sure if I enjoyed it as much as the other games. It was cool, but I think 3 is just really much better than it. Oh, I like how they got us right, and now the Kivsi Queen is healing them up.
すべての臣民に告げる。これより我がキャッスルはオリジンに対し総攻撃を開始する。これは偽りの戦いではない。命をこの手に掴み取るための戦いだ。今ひととき、諸君らの命をこのメリアエンシェントに預けてほしい。
All of Kivsi is rallying together, and probably all of Agnes as well. Whoa. Valia just became really cool all of a sudden. What the heck did she just do? Yo, her big station thing is actually a flying ship? Oh, okay. Well, that's unexpected. Yeah, it's a big giant ship actually. That whole city right there on QZ was actually a giant ship, well, robot this whole time, and I didn't know about it. Dang. Alright. When are we gonna get to play again? That's my one question. When are we gonna get to play again? Again, this is why I saved this for a separate part, because I figured this is gonna be long again. Xenoblade endings are usually quite long. Xenoblade 1 had sort of a long ending, 2 was very long. Even though the battle itself was actually pretty short. This one's even longer, it has even more cutscenes now. See, now Queen of Agnes is gonna do her thing too. So, both queens actually had their main areas were actually just super robots this whole time. And also flying ships, because they technically fly too. And now we see them in their true form, I guess.
Origin の中では今、私たちの未来を作ろうと戦っている者たちがいます。生きるということの本当の意味を教えてくれようとしています。彼らが作ろうとする未来、指し示されたその道に寄り添って共に行きましょう。
Let us join the fight. Indeed. I did look, somebody else did already have a Japanese voices playthrough, but I'm not sure if it was fully complete or not, so this might be like either the first or second, like, true 100% available on YouTube. Though I am going to show this as a mixed 100%, by the way. That's basically what I've decided. So, anything I could do in New Game, that's 100%. I'm not doing anything in End Game, like New Game Plus. That just gets crazy.
一つになってそう簡単ね。この戦いに勝ちさえすればクムジョ作ります。あんたのために俺たちの新しい世界を。
久しいな、ニア殿。アグヌスの女王よ。長きにわたり世話をかけたな。いいえ、滅相もない。私はなすべきことをなし、託すべき者たちに託しただけです。その喋り方、まだ続けていたのか。あら。
Way cool cutscene already. This is the end aim of one of the longest Xenoblade games, though, so I guess it makes sense.
思いっきり行こうかね、メリア。ああ、共に うとする若者の思い、それは世界を前に進めるために必要な力。
最初の一歩を踏み出すことが怖いってのはわかるよ。でもね、かつて世界を前へと進めてきた若者たちは皆その怖さを乗り越えてきたんだ。未来にあんたたちがいるって信じて。
That shield's starting to hold up, actually. Wow, what's happening?
わかったよ。メビウスの力の本当の源が。なぜ永遠の今を求めようとするのかが。僕も分かった気がする。女王のあの言葉。僕たちのうちにもメビウスはある。
There's some Mobius within us as well.
あれ私たち自身だ。自分で自分を怖がって決めつけて未来への道を閉ざしてる。
その可能性を。
だったらできることはただ一つ。
信じるんだ。これまでの俺たち自身を。その先にある未来の姿を。
Alright, we have a final battle here. It's level 75. Oh, we got a level up. We can't get behind him apparently, but we can still get to the side of him. And this is his ultimate form. That first part was just a lie. Now we have this true form over here. This one we might need Ouroboros to do properly. We were able to get a lucky break off of him at the start, and now he's not budging a single bit. Also, I just realized something. Uni might not be healing properly. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed they weren't doing much. Alright, there we go. Whatever, I'll use this. This still does a lot, I guess, so I guess we'll use this for a bit. Alright. Whoa, our tank is actually starting to get low. That's not actually good. A tank almost dying, that's when things get really nervous. Honestly, I don't care if that was a daze. They'll still allow us to do more damage, so we'll just treat this as a raw chain and just go for it. Won't be as much damage, but don't think we have much of a choice here. Alright, well, we got our first chain off. Let's see what it does, I guess. First. First break. It's a resist, so that means he can be broken still, but probably not very likely. Alright. Wintry End. Started off with that right away. I got the mixed strat. Tion's not there, but Lance is, so we're gonna have to do Lance, I guess, unfortunately. Wait, now he suddenly has no effect. Wait, that was a quick change. I thought those veins could affect him. Alright. Oh well, after the second move, we're going to try break him with Noah. We'll start trying to get a break move going with Noah. Getting very unlucky though by not seeing Eve or DPS character here. Ugh, and now when it finally does show up, it's Cena. Ugh, heck. If we got at least Noah, we would have been able to go straight into other stuff, but now we're going to combo this into Art of Subjugation on purpose. It's not like we have much of a choice here. We'll do this. Nope, that missed. Honestly, anything that does a lot of damage to them is still good damage, I think. Especially if we can interrupt his buffs and whatnot. I think out of the choices, I don't know if I'm gonna do the healer one if I get both. Oh, not like I have much of a choice. Cena's not there. Alright, now we just use all of our other characters. Chain setup is fairly straightforward, but I don't know if we're gonna get 200% or not. I have one more chance for a break. No effect. Figures. It's one of those characters again. So I think only Noah can realistically get a break on him. Apparently he becomes immune to that after you've spoken a couple of times. I was hoping we wouldn't get a daze at the beginning, but that happened, unfortunately. I think it might be one of those bosses where it becomes immune to certain things after you do that. Using group here was nice and consistent. I guess I'm Basashi now. So we can get our power charge for later. Oh, this still is doing a lot. Okay, I think the strat kind of worked well. Whoa! Actually, I think we got him here. Oh! Must we turn up the pressure? Wait, is he not dead? And Origin, what's that? What the? So that was just a trigger for something else, and now we're in here. Wait, where'd Mio go? And where's, the other characters? Why does it say X plus 2? This is sad. Wait, he separated us! No! Now we're forced into separate teams here. Noah is able to break this guy, but I think only Noah is able to break. Dane. So to try and troll us, he split us up completely in separate locations. So now we suddenly are all on our own. Wow, that is a nasty trick. Not only is this setup become one, but this battle's become awkwardly one too. We can't interact without our second partner, so we're kind of stuck here. Also, am I even auto-attacking? Okay, there we go. Now we are. We weren't before, and now we are all of a sudden. I like how they forward that effect. I need to move into a healing lane at some point. I was too far away with Noah there. That's crazy. He straight up separated us. I guess we're chaining with only 4 characters here. We'll just have to do all of our 4 main characters instead. This is kind of like a mixed chain. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. Probably not going to work well. I mainly did this just so I can group heal immediately. So this is more of a safety chain than anything. Yeah, that's right. We can still do those. This is one of those safety times when we kind of want to do that. Only problem is we could probably only complete realistically 2 arts before we end up getting stuck out of doing any more. I think the strat here is to actually purposely fail to use the tank last so that we save him for later. If a chain auto-ends, then that means he's dead. Means he's out of this place. But he didn't get that. I'm gonna actually do Pinion Primed over the other 2, because I think we need to do that on the kill. Honestly though, I don't really care how far this chain goes. We basically just wanted to use this to heal up, and we kind of did just that. We healed up, got our stuff that we wanted, did a little bit of damage, not much, but oh, it was enough to trigger the next phase. Okay, that worked. Noah and others are trapped. Now they're gonna try and punch off the side of that robot to help us out. Sending you reinforcements. Oh. Oh, we got a random mural to show up. So all the heroes that we rescued from the start of the game, well, actually in the mixed part of the game, are helping us out. They're now all individual allies. And because they're not in battle, that means they're technically completely invulnerable, like invincible, but in other words, they can't die, because any enemy that isn't inside area like that will not die. We, however, still can die, so we need to make sure that we survive this. I went there at the last second to see Avon. Why have you not given up yet? Well, because we have a lot of bravery. Well, now, somewhere else, in a different side area, it's the Agnes troops! The Agnes troops are also separated. I think we saved the chain for in case. It's possible you can have less heroes here. Depending on how many you actually save, you probably get less heroes here, but because we saved every single hero, freed them from their flame clock, each of them will help us out, and this makes this part much easier. Probably would be much harder otherwise. Oh, so this part is actually Y, and the second part is X. Also, he's no longer immune to his abilities anymore, so now we can do our proper combo anymore. Daze is probably not a bad idea, all things considered, because that does stop him for a little bit. So basically, all the heroes we saved are now helping us out to defeat Z, or as he's known as now, Y. Apparently they changed that. Hey! We finally got a smash! So we got our cooldown here. Final countdown. We'll use that. Oh! And it ended. Didn't even have to drain him to full health, or... Never mind. What the... Alright, now what? He kind of cheated, you know, he kind of made us separate. Oh, we get our level 3 Ouroboros. Apparently saved that from somewhere else. I'm gonna wait a little bit so we can use Noah's ultimate art here. Because what other chance would I take than now to weaken the final boss of a game that's this long? Oh! And he's gone. Whoa. What happened? I couldn't... Oh. He did Oh, that was just a teleport to do Origin Punishment. Honestly, all I really need here is a break opening, which we're not getting, of course. Figures, we're not getting a break when we need it. The break is, by the way, able to hit him. It's just very rare. You can actually switch to Mino, making sure he actually does the hot shot properly. Yeah. Okay, if he does one of his super abilities again, we're gonna have to interrupt him. Alright, he's doing an ability, we're gonna interrupt him out of it. We'll have to do this chain with Yelani. Oh. Resist on the first one. Nope. No break there either. You get 3 different break chances on this first part. It's really hard to have them broken. Alright. Ah, frick. The worst possible combination with Noah not even there. You have to do Art of Subjugation again. The second time in a row now. We can skip the boot the second time though and just use Lance. Cause Mio to come back, so we get one more chance at a break after this. Actually, wait, I could still have Noah's break if that is... Oh. Well, nice sort of save. We got at Ethel's art, at least, so I guess it's not terrible anymore. It's actually probably a good time to get Ethel, anyway. Trying to show Jin his defense down. Nope, resist, of course. It's a final boss, why would he follow that easily? Ah, just shy of 200%. I was hoping I would get that completed, but now it's really risky. Ah, perfect, we got Mia back anyway. Alright, so we have to take Uni here because of the mistake. Ideally, we got at least one DPS, but we got the worst possible setup again. Maybe this is Zed just purposely trying to do his you-know-what, deny the edible. Yeah, that's probably that. He's just trying to live an extra bit longer by purposely making our chain terrible. Well, I'm not going to have any of that anymore. Okay, so apparently after you've tried a few times, it becomes no effect. Just to try and prevent you from automatically smashing them over and over again, which makes sense, I guess. Yeah, see, they're all no effect now, because we used too many of them. That was just resisted, though. Yeah, I guess he's gonna be living for a bit longer than I wanted him to. Imagine if he got broken right there instead. I was trying to wait it out a bit more, but I couldn't wait any longer. Oh! This is a phase transition. Whoops. Now I know why I probably should have waited. This is a phase transition. See his HP bar? It hasn't moved since the last we've been. Yep, there's another... Yeah, there it goes. Maybe I should have changed there. Though, how were you supposed to know about that? They're still helping us out. Hello. I too shall join this fight. Now the queens themselves are helping out. They each do an attack as they go in. So they each show off their power by coming in, and now we have to... Oh, because we went with our blade thing off, apparently Origin Blade is already there by default. Well, that's convenient. We'll just slap him right off the bat and weaken all of his stats. That was a good time too, because he just buffed up his stats. Weakens all enemies too. By the way, I was correct in that this was a solo battle, so Noah has a slightly better setup than all the others. See, that did a lot. Like I said, Noah and Mio's talent art is by far the best compared to everything else. Okay, now we're finally back to normal. Whoa! I just wanted to make sure we get a healing circle down. Oh! Hello. Mia's doing a super attack there. We can't go behind him, so we'll have to just keep standing in front of him. Moonless. Oh, it's a topple. That's nasty. Whoa. Everybody just took a bunch of damage from something while we were doing that cutscene. There we go. Now we're back on normal. Alright, we got him. Alright, this time we got him for good, I think. So realistically, we should have just waited for the characters to join the fight and chained then when I had everybody else there. That would have helped out. Whoa. Alright. It did a loading screen, so I think we got him this time.
オリジン内部からの光、いやメビウスたちの叫びか。なんて強え叫びなんだ。なあ見よ。N、あの時消えたんじゃなかったのか。
一緒にいたんだよ、ノアたちと。だって元は一人の人間なんだから。
俺たちは後悔から生まれた。希望から兆したお前たちとは違い、俺たちにあるのは後悔だけだ。あの時こうしていれば、もし違う自分であったなら。
だから自ら変わろうとはせず、ただ世界が変わることだけを願った。共に永遠にありたいという身勝手な願いにすがった。
それは自然なことよ。誰だって願うことだもの。恥じることなんてない。
ありがとう。でも私たちの存在がこの静止した時の中にとどまろうとする者たちに力を与えている。
ならば選ぶべきはただ一つ。
やめろ N、M、やめるんだ。メビウスは俺たちで何とかする。
あそこにいるのは Z でもメビウスでもない。たった一つの切なる願いにあなたたちの思いが届かない。だけど同じ願いである私たちならば
ここにいていいんだ。いや、いよ、俺たちと一緒にこの世界を歩いていこう。
そうよ、もういいの。もう十分だから。やっと一緒になれたんだから。
優しいな。なんて優しい瞳なんだ。あの時俺たちもそんな瞳だったのだろうか。ノア、ミオ、異なる世界にありながら俺たちは命を残せた。
それは未来への希望。心と思いは一つになって新しい命を紡ぐことができた。だから大丈夫。
信じて進め。その足で俺たちが目指したどり着けなかった地へ。お前たちならきっと
私たちの代わりに未来を。
Z たちメビウスも世界を守ろうとしていた。
Alright, we
静
did
止
it.
した世界を作り出した。理解
The
できない
bad
話じゃない。
Bylezi has finally been conquered. Well,
俺たちの
bad
中にもあ
Mobius
るから
are.
な。
Big bad Mobius.
変わっていくのは確かに怖いよな。でもこれだけは言える。たとえ再生されたとしても、その時その一瞬の思いは本物。その思いを犠牲にしていいわけない。
不自然な姿はやっぱり間違ってるよ。
良いのだな、その選択で。
もうすぐ静止した時が動き始めます。今ならばまだ間に合う。
いやいやいや、俺たちにメビウスになれってのか？
さすがにそれはな。ノア？何を迷っておる、ノア。
進みたいもの、とどまりたいもの。この世界にはいろんな人の思いがあった。俺たちにそれを選ぶ権利なんてあるのかな？
私たちのことは気にすんな。お前らが作った未来に生まれてこれるなんて最高じゃねえか。だからよ、望むままにやりゃいい。
今度
まあ名前は変わってもいいけどな。ノア、望むものはみんな同じ未来の姿じゃないかな。
ああ、そうだな。
Their marks are gone.
未来はそこにある。そなたのこれまでの行動、仲間たち、そしてそなた自身を信じろ。
なら答えは簡単だ。
How much longer is this gonna go on? That's all I have to say right now. I guess this pink symbol like still.
おーい、ノア、そろそろだぜ。ああ、分かってる。すぐ行くよ。
Oh my goodness, he just boost. Yeah. You know what? For some reason that reminds me of a different game, which has basically a similar ending to that. Right there. Just yeet his sword out.
そういや、一度も言ったことなかったな。
何を？
お礼の言葉。
お礼って？
ありがとう。俺と一緒にいてくれて。ミオがいてくれたから、俺はここまで来れた。
なんだ、そんなことか。
なんだって。
知ってるよ。
え？
私もノアと同じだから。君がいてくれたから思いを遂げることができた。
そうか。そうだよな。
うん。だから私からもありがとう、ノア。
いいコンビだったな、俺たち。
まあそこそこにね。
そこそこ？かなりの間違いじゃねえのか？
じゃあそういうことにしておいてあげよう、ランツくん。
なんだよそれ。
もう一緒に筋トレできないね。
ああ、俺がいないからってサボンじゃねえぞ。
するよ毎日。ランツのこと思い出しながら。
ああ、俺もだ。これを。
何これ？
ハーブティーのレシピだ。茶葉の焙煎から入れ方まで書いてある。
でもこれ無駄じゃね？
無駄とは？
だって世界が元の姿になったらこの紙だってん？
その点に抜かりはない。その紙もインクも君たちの世界のものだ。
ここに書いてあるお茶の葉っぱも？
当然だ。
さすがだね。
僕を誰だと思っている？
誰って相方だろ？私の4番目の。
4番目？ちょっと待て。なんだろう、ランツに。もしかしてヨラン？なんで男限定で考えてる？冷静になれ僕。
何？不満なの？
せめていや3番でもいい。4番目ってのはちょっと。考
えとくよ。
いくまだだ。
時間だ。
お別れだね。
ああ。だけどたとえ遠く
I think this ending is different if you didn't save as many heroes.
離れないよ。いつだって私はそばにいる。思いはつながってるから。
どこにいても。
ええ、どこにいても。
Ah, the kiss as well.
私たちの世界は
That's cute.
まだ若い。すれ違い、傷つけ合って、それでも進んでいくしかないのだろうな。
だけど信じてるよ。たとえ今は一時は離れたとしても、いつの日か必ず共に歩める日が来るって。
ありがとう、
みんな。
Wait, what's Poppy doing from Xenoblade 2?
これから帰るよ。
That picture. That did look weird. We had Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Malia from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So their kingdoms were actually separate together. And they were supposed to collide here, apparently. That's interesting. The heck? I'm guessing those were the redone. So this whole time we were actually living on an altered, but yes, sort of redone worlds of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2. Specifically the worlds after we finished the game.
これが俺たちの世界のすべてだ。思い出は朝日に溶けていき、そして新しい一日が始まる。俺たちの前には道がある。たくさんの道が。どれを選ぶかは自分次第。時には迷うことだってあるだろう。立ち止まって泣くことだってあるだろう。だけどそれでいいんだ。道はカナダまで続いてるんだから。さあ前を見て、目指した地平に向かって、それでも進め。
Alright, there we go. That was a pretty epic ending, I will say. Big surprise also figuring out that... Also, this is all the Japanese cast. If you set it up with the English voices instead, they would have the English voice cast. So because this is another effect of finishing the game with the Japanese... Oh, actually, no wait, they just do all of them. Harry McEnther was Noah. None of these names look familiar, though. I don't know. I heard some really popular girl was the voice of Aerith in the new Final Fantasy remake. And same also went for Yuffie as well. Also, I've heard Final Fantasy XII's English actors are very good, so I might do that in English. Overall, I have no idea what the voice differences are like with other stuff. I think I found this one quite tame, and I'm actually glad I did pick the Japanese voices for the kids' sake, especially because there was a lot of swearing. If you had come in on English, there's actually quite a bit of swearing, especially Gondor. Sheesh, Gondor swears a lot in English. Good grief. I'm not sure if the same is there in Japanese as well, but like, good grief. There's a lot. Overall, I have no idea what to say about the difference between the Japanese voices and the English voices. I have been looking at the English voices, but only partially. Like, I've only just now started playing for the game again, but on English. So, who knows when I'll see all the full differences. I heard Uni also swears a lot in English too, but to be expected, I guess. Anyway, So far, I think the game was quite fun, and I will say right now, I think I enjoyed it quite a bit more than Xenoblade 2. The unique 6-player combat and the new combos you did gave you a lot of strategy and planning. Heck, the classes, which basically, like I've mentioned before, this mimics that of Final Fantasy III Japanese version, not English Final Fantasy, but Japanese Final Fantasy III and Japanese C5. Those were the original games that had job systems in there. There were other games that had stuff like that, but this was the game that really put it to a whole nother level, sort of. Well, actually, it just copied some other stuff. Only this one's cool because you have like extra characters that fight alongside you as you unlock more jobs, which is really cool. And you can have jobs abilities in battle, kind of like you can in Final Fantasy V. That's why I was so excited for this, because I had watched some Final Fantasy 3 and 5 gameplay before coming to this, so it's kind of nice to see that this game had a job system, and I feel like that's what really put it over the top for me, because it just gives you so much different strategies. Like, there's probably a faster, more easier way to beat Zed. There's probably a more riskier and faster way to beat him. I just went with what I think was the most safest, which, honestly, as a blind playthrough, I kind of was going to do that anyway. Anyway, I think we ended the game at about level 82 there. My trick actually ended up working in the end, so I was able to get level 82 right as the final battle began, so that helped out a little bit with the ending a bit. That was also really convenient. So, I guess one thing to tell you guys, if anybody is actually watching this and has watched through most of my video up to this point, then wow, you guys are really dedicated, because my game time was at 160 hours before beginning the final battle, which in equivalent is about at least 5 whole days of gameplay. That's crazy. And here I thought Xenoblade 2 was one. This is even longer. Anyway, to all you fans that have watched my videos for quite a bit, and particularly have finished watching this finale, I do have one question to tell you. Who do you think... what am I talking about? I have one question to you guys. Which voices do you think are better? The Japanese voices or English voices? From what I found out just from, like, just a little bit of brief watching, at least for the main characters, I think I just like the Japanese voices better. They have an extended personality, and some of the characters in English, they're not terrible, but they're not amazing either. I feel like some of the characters had some nice stuff that made it stand out. And for Japanese, it was just much better in most cases, because some characters had some really high-pitched voices, which gave them nicely wherever, whenever they fall off a cliff or whatever. It was quite significant. Whereas English, I guess there's probably a couple of good voices here and there. I honestly cannot say for myself. I still have not played the game enough, but so far I think I like the Japanese voices a lot. If you guys have seen more of the English voices, tell me, what do you think is better now? Like, the Japanese voices or the English voices? Yeah. I know in some other games, the English voices are absolutely terrible, and Japanese are basically much better than that, but who knows, we might play some of those games someday. I don't know yet. If anybody asked, no. Anybody asked, by the way, already, no, I don't want to go back and refinish Xenoblade Chronicles 1 with the English voices. I mean, Japanese voices. I picked the English voices specifically because I have heard Solk's English voice so much just from Super Smash Bros. Alone, and I thought it was really funny, so I thought it would work well, and I feel like that was a good pick. He definitely did really well. Anyway, now obviously, as for gameplay, there's still lots of stuff to do. We still have the endgame super bosses, we have the conquer all challenges route we still have to do. That's going to be done after we do the collections of our other characters and get all of our characters ranked up. So like that first part with all the grinding. Also, I just realized I'm not sure if I should even boost up my characters. It might be better to just keep them at their weak levels for now. Boost them up to 99 once we get all of our CP grinding done. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Most of that is probably going to be done off screen and probably only after I do other quests first, because there's lots of endgame content, specifically the super bosses. Iona Stranda's thing, that basically I think just hints to the 4 super bosses you have to take down, so yeah, we're gonna do that. And then after that, there's Future Connected, which we have to still do, but then is all done. But for now, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough so far. I guess we'll see you guys later in the next video. This looks different. Wait, this looks just like the beginning. For
ノア、何やってんだよ。始まっちゃうぞ、花火大会。
もたもたしてっといい場所取られちまうよ。
そうだよ、早く早く。ごめん、ちょっと考え事。今行くよ。
I guess the big difference here is there's no flame clock this time. Yeah, I didn't see a flame clock there at all. So it's basically the intro scene, but no flame clock at all. Completely different. Hell, that is. Alright. Well, yeah, but on that note, I'm not going to be doing another recording today, because this took quite a while, so this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video where we hopefully do some endgame content. Until then, bye. Also, yeah, just as I thought. So now you can set your levels whenever you want. So you can use this to... to set yourself at any level you want, which will help out a lot with grinding. And now we can manually set our heroes' accessories. Apparently we weren't able to even change the accessories at all. Now we can. Special weapons. These can be equipped for your clothing / enchantments to give your weapons a very special appearance. Usable only for sword fire. Oh, okay. Oh, here's the save part. Alright, well, we're gonna put this here. Oh, look, there's a golden clock symbol on the game now. As the morning sun rises, my lingering memories fade. I no longer see your silhouette. Goodness. Hey, it's alright.
私は忘れない。再び会えるその日まで君のことを。
So now the menu should be different as well. I think we'll probably be kicked back to the main menu like we've done before. Yeah, okay, that is different now. So now we have all the characters here together. And we also have New Game Plus as well. This is confirmed by this spot, which we're not going to be doing. But, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.